Alright, what's going on, everybody? So I'm going to give my first impressions on Evolve. I'm actually more going to talk about what I think the major design flaw in this game is. So first of all, I enjoy Evolve. I think it's a fun game. I enjoy the premise and the concept of the game also. I think this game could even be defined by its own unique genre or subgenre, which would be a hunting game. So like I said, I like the gameplay and the concept of 4 different hunters with their own class and unique abilities, and you can also unlock different hunters within each class that even have their own unique characteristics, and every character is very vital to winning a match. The 2 most important classes are the trapper and the medic. I think that's pretty clear to see, and nobody's necessarily going to argue that. But all classes are very important. That's why, teamwork and communication are an integral part of this game. So there's definitely some strategy to it, and no one person can go out there and defeat the monster on their own, obviously, because it's very powerful. So I've been playing on PC, and I managed to get in a group with a bunch of players who know what they're doing, who know how to play the classes, because that's absolutely essential. If you have somebody who does not know how to play the class correctly, then that's going to be a loss. So they know what they're doing. We're communicating with each other, using teamwork, everything like that that's needed to actually win this match against the monster. Here's what I think the fun factor flaw in this game is. So there's many different aspects to this game, and as I stated before, the developer Turtle Rock, one of the aspects they said this game is hunting. And they wanted to deliver to you that feeling of the thrill of the hunt, that feeling that you're searching for something, and that thrilling feeling you kind of get when you're on the trail of it, when you know you're real close, and the satisfaction when you finally find your target, right? I get that's what they were going for, and I think they executed that pretty well. Now the problem with that is, that thrill of searching for something lasts a couple minutes, right? Let's say 5 minutes you're searching for this monster. Okay, cool. Now, after that 5 minutes in which you are running around this map on this wild goose chase searching for a monster, after that point, the fun factor, the thrill of that runs out. There is nothing fun, absolutely no fun factor that comes with running around a map, running circles around the map looking for one target for that long. How much fun you have is essentially dependent on how the player who is the monster decides to play the game. Whether they want to be completely evasive and be a troll and run around the map and just avoid you for like 15 minutes, because that's something that I've experienced. Some of these players who play the monster want to avoid you as the hunter completely until they reach level 3. For those of you who don't know, the monsters can evolve. The monsters run around eating the wildlife, gaining energy, gaining armor, until they can evolve to level 2. And then they have to wait an even longer time until they can evolve to level 3. Now, level 3, right? I'm not saying it's impossible to defeat a player when he gets his monster to level 3. But if I had to bet money on the hunters or the monster in that situation, with no hesitation, I'm going with the monster. 9.999 times out of 10, a level 3 monster is going to destroy the hunters. It's not even fair. It's not even like a competition. It's a joke. It's absolutely a joke. So like I said, some of these players run around the whole map for 15 minutes completely avoiding you. You as the hunter are just running around the map for 15 minutes, which is not fun. There is absolutely no fun factor in that at all. And I'm not saying there aren't periods of times where you will actually be able to catch up with the monster and then trapple with the mobile arena and apply some damage. Yeah, you will, but most times it's not going to be enough to take down the monster. And keep in mind, just like you unlock different hunters for each class, you unlock different monsters also. So the Goliath isn't so bad. I forgot what the second monster is, but the Wraith is like this incredibly powerful monster. That's what we're going to going up against right now, and this thing could dang near teleport. It could go invisible, I believe, and just disappear right in front of your eyes. There were several times where we were playing this match where we were shooting at this thing directly, and then right in front of our eyes it just disappeared. Had no idea where it went, and we had the mobile arena up around it. We had no idea where it disappeared to. No idea. And like I said, we're communicating and we know how to use our classes and all of that, right? And I just think there are obvious, like all the people I've talked to in game, and you know what I've looked up, there are definitely some imbalance problems in this game. There are definitely some things that are just plain OP. Just definitely some things that are overpowered, whether it be the monsters or the wildlife. Definitely. I mean, even the hunters' abilities in some ways can be seen overpowered. They still don't match up to anything, you know, the monster can do, but even that's overpowered in some ways. And as you can see, this thing is just teleporting all around us. I'm struggling just to keep up with this thing just flying all over the damn place. So the imbalance causes a few unfair challenges in certain situations, but that's not what I even mind. I can take the challenge and the frustration from that, right? That's not even what bothers me, to be honest. That is a problem, but it's not the main thing that you know, I think is the issue. It's literally just the fact that 80% of this game is running, more running, keep on running, don't stop, keep going for us. It's just non-stop running. And it gets tiresome, boring, and you get fatigued of it. So when you're not doing that, the game is fun, the concept is good, but they didn't execute it correctly. Nobody wants to spend 80% of their game just running around a map. There's nothing fun about that. Once you finally engage the monster, it's a ton of fun. But you're spending more time running than you are actually engaging and, you know, getting in combat with the actual monster. So I just think that's a huge problem, and eventually it's gonna expedite how quickly people get tired of this game, because they're gonna get tired of running, you know, and it's just gonna grow really weary on some people. So I think that's what's actually gonna kill this game's life. If there was some remedy to that, I think the game would be fine. But right now, I think it's a game design flaw, because there is nothing fun about running around, non-stop, like I said. But let me know what y'all think. I'm out of here. Peace.